Yeah, it looks like my computer is pretty good. I like it. It's working just fine most of the time, but doesn't like Sony Vegas as much as I wish it did. First of all, the capturing for Sony Vegas doesn't work. That's the whole reason I have this. It's because the webcam capture is just oh, it just is not working. The lag between the audio and the video. I think it's because it's an number one, it's an integrated webcam. Number two, it's trying to process recording the video and saving it at the same time, which you don't have to deal with while at the same time that it's doing other processes on the computer. There's always going to be some process that you just can't turn off that has to be running in the background for whatever goddamn reason on a computer. For one, the system. That, it isn't as big of an issue on a freaking camera like this, which is why I got this camera so that I could do videos without having to worry about that aspect and just transfer them onto here. And they aren't being recorded by the system, they're being recorded by the video camera, which the camera is designed to do. Even recording on this thing, I mean, you have to figure it's a $72 camera. It's not exactly a top of the line camera. It's just a dinky little thing with a few interesting features that I bought because it was cheap. You know, I bought it for the functionality, not for the fact that it does 1080p. 1080p a plus, but you also apparently have to go through a bunch of shit just to get the 1080p, because even when I recorded in 1080p on the damn thing that is designed to do 1080p, so-called, I recorded in 1080p, and once it gets to about the 2 to 3 minute mark in recording, the audio starts to lag again. Again! I mean, I had that problem with the webcam, which only does 720, and now I have the problem here with this, which does 1080p. But that's why I'm going to do 720p on here, hoping that it doesn't lag as bad. I'm also going to start doing clips to make sure that even if it does lag, I have only done clips. And so yes, I'm hoping that 720p will be a little bit more friendly to me in that case. So I will be able to edit videos and get them done quickly and not have to worry about that crap. Not to mention, I have 4 gigs of memory on this camera installed by myself. That's the only way to do it. It's kind of the problem you have with these smaller, cheaper cameras. All I could afford was 4 gigs. I wanted to get an 8 gig, but all I could get was 4 gigs at the time. And that gives me 27 minutes of 1080p video, 49 minutes of 720. And 720 is enough for me, I've decided, because as I've discovered, on top of 1080p lagging so much that I have to, at certain intervals, fix the audio lag myself, which just takes more and more time and makes me want to spend all my time fixing the audio lag instead of choosing proper edits, which just isn't good because it means shittier videos. I'm for quality, and I'm not for quality of image, I'm for quality of video. So, yeah, slowly discovering here the best path, I guess is what I'm saying, to making my videos with this new camera. But, yeah, what I'm discovering is that not only does the 1080p video lag with the audio when I record it on here, even though this is designed for 1080p, supposedly, it also lags when I'm trying to edit it. So the preview thing lags. Like when I say it lags, I mean it jumps from like every 5 frames. It jumps basically, or pauses for a few seconds. And when you're trying to sync up the audio correctly because it hasn't been properly synced when you recorded it, that's about the most frustrating thing in the goddamn universe. And having shot videos and recorded and rendered videos in 720 on here before with absolutely no video lag in the preview on Sony Vegas, I'm hoping that that will be a continuing thing. If you see the 1080p video, that's probably the only 1080p video I'm going to do for a while, unless I just do a short little video that I know isn't going to lag in 1080p, and I won't even have to worry about it lagging on the preview thing. Which, for those who don't know in video editing, the preview allows you to see the video as it's happening, which helps when you have audio lag issues, so that you can cut at the right place, move the audio forward a little bit. You don't want to know. You don't want to know. It's annoying. You don't know what the video makers out there go through sometimes. I mean, it's so easy when you're not doing high def. When you get the high def, suddenly you need a freaking system that is capable of God knows what. And I did my best and got the best system I could with the money I had, and it still isn't quite capable. I mean, I've heard Sean talking about that in his videos, saying, got a quad core, and yet it still has issues recording and rendering and all that, editing and whatnot, and it's just like, you have no idea how intensive it is to do this for a computer system. It's yeah. But I haven't had nearly as many issues with 720p. The only issues I've had with 720p have been the audio sync thing, which I'm thinking is a problem because it's integrated for the reasons I've already laid out. I wish that since I have now a 1080p camera, I wish that I could do all 1080p videos. But honestly, in order to do that, I'd need a system that costs a lot more than this one did. I can't foresee getting a system that can render and edit videos in 1080p for less than $1,000, honestly. Because I tried it with this one, it cost me $700. And even at that, this normally costs over $1,000. But I was a little bit crafty and got it for $700, and it still is not capable of doing 1080p. But hopefully I'll be able to do 720p, and I know most, if not all of you, will be happy enough just to see that. I know I'm going to be happy enough just to be able to do that. It's a shame, but it just barely does 1080p videos on here, man. And even at that, the level of frustration I have to go through. I'm sorry. I'd love to say it's worth it, but at this point, it's just not. It's better for me and for you, the viewer, that I focus more on the content I'm producing than I do on the level of quality that the image is in. So save maybe a few 2 or 3 minute videos. I'm just not, that I do in like 1 minute clips. You're probably not going to see many 1080p videos from me. I apologize. And the lowest that this camera is even capable of shooting is 720p. It doesn't have that many features. Let's just call this a rant video, because that's what it is. And, yeah. Here's hoping that we will be seeing, well, that I will be seeing and you will be seeing more of me in 720p at the very least. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you later. Peace.